Hey, men and women of the West Virginia Trading Company. I thought I'd just go ahead and show another video just to show, if you're interested at all, it gets into the more boring mechanics of checking out your progress in your provinces, because we're going to have an opportunity to do that this turn. And also a rather interesting event came up during the change of turns here. A couple of developments. So let's do the change of turns. That's one of my vassals, Kent. It's just south east of London. Look, Oda, born to Edgar, one of my sons, and Godgifu, his wife. Oh, this is different. I rolled different random things, but I got an abundant harvest and a new son. What I wanted to show you was the son was born, and then he passed away as an infant, and there was a darkness upon the land. There was famine among the cattle and shit. But yeah, it rolled a different outcome, a much happier one. So kind of glad I wanted to show you that. It's kind of came out better. Yeah, then it shows you the progress of your guys. Everything looks pretty beneficial. Okay, so I've checked the events. When I look at the building construction, they've completed a grand kiln in Evesham in Middlesex. So we're going to go there. I'm going to click on it to bring up its menu of stuff I can do there. And I got 5,700. I've already started building the Abbey towards building that cathedral I need for victory conditions. So I just want to look at the cheapest thing they need. I also need to make more money. So that would help make money. It costs 30, almost 4,000. Grain pits only cost 1,000. I don't really need more food, but it generates more. Oh, generating more food no longer generates more income, so there might be something better to do with my caps than that. Oh, this only costs 1,800 building a grand cloth market, so we'll do that. The other town that's completed construction is a salt trader has been built in Muldoon on the coast. There it is. We click on it. Oh, we click on it. There we go. And that's not just in Muldoon. It's all this other town. So anyway, we want to build something here. This town, again, it's coastal. Look, it's right here. Vikings come this way a bit. I'm going to build more garrison, and it's really cheap because I'm at war. Building garrisons is inexpensive. So, look, I got a lot of money left over. If there's more units I want to build for the army I'm building for one of my sons. Yeah, some traits were lost. Nothing else really to see here. Oh, someone's no longer insane. Excellent. Let me see who that is. Cuthbert, great. He's like the governor of the London province. And yeah, check him out. He's not a bad governor at all. He's not family. I appointed him from other nobility from somewhere. Okay, you look under governors. Cuthbert, here he is. Click on him. That whole freezes it, so it's on him. And then you can look at his details here. He's 53. Just close that. But yeah, look, governs his ass off. Up to 10. Zealot. Doesn't have any command experience, but he really doesn't need it. I usually keep an army near there if they get attacked. And he has a garrison if he's attacked. Alright. Yeah, they're followers. A lot of times you have to give them priests to help keep them loyal. Then give them scribes to make them better at their job. I give them a champion in case they are attacked. I want him guarded a little bit. Then there's other skills you can grant to guys. Or not skills, but followers to help them in those areas. Okay, we get there. Get rid of that. Okay, so that part's all looking good. Look at the armies. Alfred. It's kind of teeing up on Northumbria, and he's about in
Stand down for now.
position. Ooh, it would take a long time to get there, but he could hit that town like right out of the gate, and it would be a siege right away too. That would really start the war off nice.
Men have trained for this.
Edward's got to finish off these guys.
Leave none alive. We shall.
I thought he had an army. Maybe I bypassed it. I need to occupy the town.
As ordered.
And attack the army. He's going to auto-resolve this. He's got like 14 guys. Do it defensively. We're not trying to kill anybody. Oh, just stab you through the throat. Oh. Yeah, you pay I paid extra $3 for gore. And the only gore I see is right there. Captured one dude. We'll give him a chance to join us. There's only a 1% chance he will, but even if I wanted to ransom him, there's nobody to ransom him to. All those guys are dead. I'm not going to execute him. He probably just goes back to whatever he was doing before all this happened. Alright, their leader's gone. That faction is destroyed. Yeah, Cecilwig. Yeah, I kind of picked a fight with them to take over their town. That wasn't like a victory condition objective. But it got me towards one, you know what I'm saying? Somebody picked up a skill. There's a wolf here.
We are the coming power.
Yeah, he's another guy who's was hobbled by insanity for a while. His command is very weak, even though he's adding a champion should increase his command level by 1 or 2 each one, and he still only has command of 1 because he used to be crazy. I don't know if he is anymore. Anyway, what am I doing with him? I'm looking. Oh, he's got a skill available. Okay. He's very loyal, so I don't need to give him another priest, but I can't give him another champion because that's all filled up. Scribe doesn't really help him much. Foraging helps you provide food to your soldiers. I don't have trouble with food. Quartermaster lets them move farther, so I'm going to do that. I don't like pillaging when I can avoid it. So I don't like it. Bard helps you replenish guys faster. Siege helps with sieges, but I don't want to need much help there. Okay, so anyway, he's got his skill. Look at our armies. I think I've already done. Yeah, he's kind of where I want him to be. Maybe just. And he's even, yeah, kind of between these two bridges. I think he's at a good crossroads here. I'm just gonna leave him encamped there.
We'll be here.
Edward's already finished off those guys. Just let them rest up. Alfwald, Guardian of... Well, you know what? Yeah, and there was just a... I don't know if you noticed that, but there was a rebellion here, and they put it down right away. So I'm going to move his army up. Got to unfortify them.
Stand down for now.
This is all swampy and off. I lost tons of guys down there, so I don't know if I want to rush straight there. Yes, you know what? He's in a good spot. Maybe a little further north. That we can pick between this route and that route. Thetford, Theodford here in Kingmaker. That was a pretty strategic town. And it does, like the Marshal of England would often be called there. So I do find it's good to have your guys mustered here if they're defending, you know, this eastern chunk of Lower England. See, I'm just gonna leave them right there for now.
I want a full patrol rota. We will do our
I might not even move that wing until I see how they react. I'm gonna attack on the west, see how they react, and then move from the east. Okay, he's camped out. Other than maybe moving a little further north,
regroup.
he's not going to be part of the attack on Northumbria, but I do want to keep him down here to defend against Vikings. Let's move him about here. Well, let's move him somewhere where he can go back into camp, which isn't that far.
To glory we march.
Going into the woods or something, or no roads. Oh, I gotta move too far to go into camp, so let's just go into a town. I don't want to get sick out in these fields.
Forward, march.
That's not a bad place to land anyway. Wolf here, he's got a... I gave him a skill. Maybe I didn't save it. Okay, so go to him. Well, I say I was going to give him quarter... Oh. Or maybe this is another one. Anyway, he doesn't need a priest. He's pretty loyal. Let's give them quartermaster so they can move farther. And save it. Maybe I didn't save it last time. I swear I just did that.
We await your commands.
Yeah, he's just guardian of Cornwall, so let's leave him alone. Oh, let's see if he can. Let's move a territory and see if they can. I didn't check to see if those other guys could upgrade either. I gotta go like this.
Regroup
Then I can
and
move them.
await orders. On the march.
No, there's no advantages or no upgrades possible.
Get
Go
those
back in here. Let me
fortifications.
backtrack. Let me see what that message is. It's kind of closing in on the holidays, so sometimes messages are important. Okay. Okay, now that's done. That real life stuff. Phew, that took forever.
My men
All right, Edward.
yearn to prove themselves.
Oh, yeah, he's already done his. Oh, I'm just checking to see if there's. Oh, look, all kinds of upgrades for him,
The men have trained for this.
and lots of money for it. So upgrade. Yeah, just upgrading all their. And you know, I wonder if I can select and just do it for all of them. Yeah, all currently selected units. So we upgrade them all. Costs a little over 1,000. What? Did I do it? It doesn't seem to have done it. Oh, maybe perhaps because I clicked on the wrong thing. Upgrade. There they go. All right. Offwalds, guys, aren't somewhere where they can upgrade. And I just...
Stand down for now.
Let's just go down here and see if they can upgrade in this province.
To glory
I don't think
with
so.
march.
I think I've upgraded as much as they can go. Anyway, put them back into camp.
Dig in. We'll be here a while.
Wolf Siege's guys. They've moved as far as they go. There's no upgrades available. I think I just did them. Those are the ones I just did. And look, these guys have an opportunity to upgrade a bunch of them. And these guys. Oh, here. Here's where I'm going to do that. I'm going to do all these guys, then subtract him. Anybody else already upgraded? Nope. Okay. Upgrade all selected units. Alright, that's everybody. He's got his move he can do too. This is the guy who's either going to be involved in the war or involved in defending. I think I'll have him defending Wales and send Edward into the war. But I don't want to send him too... Yeah, I do. I do want to send him... Look, there's that opportunity opening up here. Maybe I should... Oh. Edward's still in Wales, so let's move on that. It might
Forward.
be a way of
march.
tacking into Northumbrian territory without directly confronting them, because those are rebels. Gives me a chance to seize that from them or seize it back if they rebelled against me for some reason. Okay, these guys just upgraded last turn, right? Let's just leave them set for a minute. This is the new army. He's in vassal territory, so he wouldn't be able to upgrade, even if any were available. It's a fairly quick shot back to my home turf. Let me go there real quick. Maybe there's upgrades for these guys. Nope, not in this territory. Let's go down here. There might be an upgrade available in this territory. I don't think so. These guys are trying to raise an all-professional army, so yeah, didn't need to do that. Let's just keep them there. That's my little army. All right, hey, okay. Now here's the grindy part. But I only have 770 left, so I was going to grind down through my province menu, but to see what needs to be built. But I don't have enough money to build anything, so let's just change turns. If I have any money left over at the end of the next turn, I'll get to show you the grindy part. You may consider this the grindy part. Because they're relevant, the grindy part. But I do enjoy this game a lot. Again, it reminds me of Civilization, reminds me of Kingmaker. Oh, this boy died. Age of 1. One of my heirs. Raving and drooling. Edgar has gone mad.
The men are ready to serve.
What is he? He's a general. He's still a good leader. Fairly good. He doesn't have many champions. Yeah, he'll do okay. He might get over it. You can lose bad traits. Some traits become permanent. You can't lose them. Alright, building. Okay. Oh, look. We've got a road network. That was my civic improvement I was working on. So look, we have another civic improvement we can work on now. And what was I saying? We was talking about this earlier. Oh, there's a virtue in getting to warrior society. So let's start going up the professional swordsman tree. Some skills available. Osulf is one of the sons. I think he's one who's got that new little army. Still not very loyal, so I keep giving him priests until he's loyal. Go to church twice a day now. Low public order. I knew about this one. Palace is the main town. They're, not happy at all, are they? Well, I might do this out of turn. This would be a good time. Since we know they're erupting in civil disorder, I probably should do something to quell that. None of that stuff helps public order. Nor does that. Nor does that. Nor that. That makes public order worse. Oh, collecting taxes for the church. Yeah. Man, nothing I can do because it's going to make matters better. So I'm not going to do any. If I could build, I could build a royal palace, but I don't have enough coin, so that's not going to happen. Okay, so I can't really help there. We already knew he was disloyal. And great. So we go to the armies. Alfred in position, waiting to attack. Alfred has finished conquering that part. There's still one Welsh province I don't control, but it's controlled by the Irish, who I have no beef with at this point. I'm going to wait until I'm done with Northumbria before I tick off the Irish or the Scots. So let's start bringing him up to the war. If we can get him up in time, I can send this guy, the 1-star general, down here on D, bring my 10-star heir apparent into the war. This guy, I moved him down here to see if he could learn, if I could get any upgrades. Let me move to a different province. Let's see if there's upgrades available there.
As you were, man.
I can get to this province. And if there aren't any available, I can get down to that province. I'm also kind of moving closer to... Oh, look, all these guys. Yes, all these guys can be upgraded. Upgrade them all. Beautiful. Still have some money left over for... I might get to show you this Griefy province menu.
The men are ready to serve.
This guy... I think they're as upgraded as they can get, but... Wait. So I think they're in that same province where these guys just went all the way up. Let's check. Let's just go over here. Yeah, they're still watching that guy. I'm not moving them far out of their territory. You can see I'm pointing, but those two armies are like right in here defending eastern England. No upgrades. I think I moved them too far to camp. Like I could pillage my own land if I so choose. Which I don't know, you might. If your army was starving or something, you might do that. This is the guy I want to be able to back out while he backs in. So let's pull him back to a more central location in Wales. Let's move him back here. I'll move through my vassal's territory here. He won't mind other guys if they're not your vassal and you don't have... There's a treaty you can have with a non-vassal state, which allows for movement through their territories, but most of the time you don't want that. That's a whole menu there. The diplomacy one, seldom go into. Okay, just let him set where he is. Well, can he, some of these other territories have more advanced. Opportunities to, you know, upgrade the units. And maybe down here. I don't know. It's like an older area. Just try moving them here. See if he can upgrade it all. Might be smarter to go here. Then I might pursue upgrades somewhere else if I can't get him there. He's in really good position. He's in my territory, so I don't have to worry about. You see these like resource bars, when they're not in their home territory, those will drain off, and that might happen in your vassal's territory too. So, and I don't want to find out right now because I'm saving his strength for participating in the war. I know he's like a little unit. I might send him back too, but he's also family, so you want to give him experience. But he can be a good backup army. You know, go around, mop up defeated armies, that kind of thing. All right, that's the general's turn now. Okay, yeah, we got 6,500 left. So when I kind of lose track, for a while I didn't have to do this because all my provinces listed here had a project going on. So just when a project was completed, I could check the province then and give them a new project. I ran out of money to do that. What I usually do, you can sort your list different ways. I sort by public order, negative public order at the top. Why isn't it sorting? Oh, because I didn't go far enough. Here we go. All right, so look at your worst off provinces. See if you can. These are the ones most prone to rebellion. Now, -1 isn't that bad, and there's really nothing I can do to make these people happier. I'm already building a lumber yard, so I don't want to do anything there. Palace. I control the main town and all but one village, and that's my vassal. But I have no projects ongoing. Your public order is low. That was one thing. I think I built a royal court because none of these things really help public order. And it doesn't. That makes it worse. We've talked about this several minutes ago. None of these do. So if I see, I can't really do it, but if I built a royal palace, that would unlock this, and then I could maybe build a church or something that would help restore public order, or guards. That helps with order and defense. Church helps with public order, and you can tax your people more by taxing them through the church in addition to the taxes you levy on them. Anyway, okay, so this town, also not too happy. That makes public order worse. There's not much I can do here. I can't build a better cow pasture because I only control one. I control this town? Yeah, but I can't do anything. Can't do anything here. That's maxed out. I could dismantle what's there, but it's maxed out. So I can't help there. Gwynedd, that's one of the newly conquered provinces. They're not too happy. They're not fully conquered. Albertina, who owns that? What the heck? Oh, that's the Carisbrook. I know this island is Carisbrook from Kingmaker. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or if that's the real name, but that's what I gathered from Kingmaker. Okay, this town that reduces public order. I can't do that. So I'm not going to invest a bunch into a town where I can't, improve their public order. If I ever have the opportunity to take this town over, then I might do more construction in these towns. You see these things with the little England map? That's a little England map there. When it's red, that means there's divided loyalties in that province. So again, there's not much I can do to restore public order. Here I could raise a little bit more income, but it's in a contested area. I'm not going to do that there. So another one of the towns that's a contested area. Nothing I can do is going to make people happier. We're kind of getting out of the area where we have to worry about happiness. Start to allow happiness. That was 5. This one's 7. So now we're just looking for things we can do. If you got enough food, which you do, income is like a big thing. I can't do anything more there. Don't really need a granary because I'm in good shape food-wise. Can't do anything more there. Okay, I could make better goldsmiths for 4,300, or I could make better glass workshops for 3,600. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It's a province I fully control. And I still got 3,000 left. I might be able to do something. This town's already building a royal palace. So I don't need to do anything new there. This town's already building something. No, that's those guys building something. I'm not doing anything here yet. Their happiness ain't bad. It kind of doesn't matter what the local food storage is like, so long as overall you got plenty of food. And that ain't bad. I'm not saying it was. Just doesn't matter. Might want to build a church, just make them a little happier. No reason not to. I don't want to say happier, more public order. That doesn't necessarily mean they're happier. They're just more orderly. And I got 976 left. Sometimes you can squeeze out an improvement or two at that little amount, but I'm not going to screw with it. All right, so that was the grindy part. That's how you kind of check your provinces one at a time. You see up with these like happier ones, there's probably no project going on, but it doesn't matter. The people are happy as hell. Eventually, because I spend that way. That way I'm trying to keep people from rebelling. And then eventually, hopefully enough money will become available to do some, because there's a lot of improvements that could be done. These towns are happy, but if they're happy, why change things, So that was a grindy part. Let's just look at the end turn. See if anything interesting comes up. Battle might come up. Nope, it was just a straight up end of the turn. He came with a fairly good traits coming out of there. Finished the glass crafting shop in Wiltshire. Let's go there. Oh, look at this. I got a lot more money left. 72.42. Last term was like under 6,000 to spend.
The men are ready to serve.
These guys are happy as clams. Let's get some more income flowing. Could make a better cloth weaver for 1,800. Trade jetties. If it's more than 1,800, I'm not doing it. Whoop. Well, I could get more food, but I don't need more food for less, so I'm not going to do that. Don't need a granary. All right, so we're going to make another, improve the cloth thing to a cloth make. What is it? Cloth weaver to a cloth maker. All right. Good news there. That was the only construction completed that turn. Instead of hitting the armies first while it's fresh in my mind, we just went through the grind of checking the disenchanted provinces. Let's check, so we just don't have to start as far down the list to see if there's anything we can do. I think I did start a project here. Yeah, the class. We've got a glass workshop. We just did that. Somerset. We're building a new, upgrading to a royal hall, or from a royal hall to something better. They've already got, no, they don't already, yeah, this is the one we got a church going. Staffordshire, I think this is new. I can't boost money, but I only control one little town here, but I can make it a better abbey. But why? Let's see if I can do something. Yeah, they're like. Only reason I would do that to make people happy. They're fairly happy, so they're at 9. Goes up a lot higher, but they're not unhappy, I guess, is the main thing. They're content. They'll do with what I give them. These guys are fairly happy. Yeah, we're looking for opportunities to raise money. That reduces corruption a lot. It also raises public order. Increases people's allegiance to my faction. And it eats up some food, but I've got a lot of extra food. So let's... That costs a ton to do that. Let's do this here, probably. Yeah, building a nicer palace costs more. Doing this probably costs... That costs more. So, okay, let's do that. I think that's the best thing, and it's the cheapest to do. And I only got about 1,700 left. I might find a project. In fact, sometimes improving... When you're at war, improving your garrisons is really cheap. More chances to increase income and not seeing any. This town, again, I don't control the whole thing, but it's only one village not in my control. But they've already got a couple projects going. Cernu, that's down in Cornwall. That might be where the name Cornwall comes from. Cernu, whatever. Chances to increase. Oh, they've already got a project going, so I don't need to do anything there. Middle Ingle's got a project. This guy's got a project. These guys have no project. Can't increase any of that stuff. Can't increase any of that stuff. So that's why I could increase that, but I have no money to do so. Dorset. They've got a project, a granary somewhere, or a pottery thing. These guys have a project. All right, I'm getting to the bottom of the list. These guys have a project. No? No. All right. Green food does increase income, but I can't even do that. Okay. Yeah, there's not enough. I only have 1,700 gold. I can't do that. Okay, so there's nothing I can do there. So Wiltshire. Remember that Wiltshire was the last one where I didn't have a project started. Probably write it down. All right. Oh, look, just under the wire, 1710. Just want to look. I can't do anymore. Yeah, they got a project ongoing. And these guys got a project ongoing. So great. Hey, I got through a whole turn. So that's that grindy part. It took a couple passes to see it. Oh, I jumped to that, didn't I? I didn't do my armies yet. Let me see if anything cool happens, then we'll quit. Okay, he's going to probably hold
We are ready.
position until the sun can... Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is an opportunity to encroach in Northumbrian territory without confronting them directly,
March.
which is a good thing. I probably should have held him back a little bit. No, it's fine here. I probably should have held him back. I could restart. You could look. I'm not going to do it. Don't let me do this by accident. You can go escape. You can go exit to main menu. No. Cancel. You can go load, and I could load an autosave, which started right back before I ended the last turn. But I did all that damn province management stuff, so I don't want to do that. If I hadn't done that, I would go back and not move this guy so far forward. As it is, I just made a mistake and moved him too far forward. Because Alfred's already where I want him to be. Edward moved too far forward. Alfwald. I still want to be able to defend this area over here. So I'm going to move him up real tight in on Northumbrian territory. He might get opportunities to
We
attack.
await your commands.
We'll see. He's going to be the guy who's definitely not joining that fight. I don't know. Again, I don't want to get him committed too far north. Yeah, he's my only army for this whole area. So now, Kent, my vassal, they have a fairly decent army. But if a Viking's hit, that would just be a buffer. So I don't want to move this guy too much. I'm going to leave him here. He might... Look, there's opportunities here when war breaks out, but it's pretty far from London, so I don't want to move that guy. Let's just drop him into camp
I want a full patrol rota.
and get some experience. Oh, did I see if they... No, okay. See if they need any upgrades. Wolf there, he's the guy that's going to roll back and guard Wales. I think I'll just roll him back. That puts him right in. Oh, let's put him in this town.
Move into position.
Denethwer. Yeah, just go into town.
Let us advance.
Okay. Yeah, when you're in town, you could add units. 20 is the most units you can have. I've already got 20, so.
We await
Edgar is the Wales guy. Just gonna let him... Oh, we were gonna let him see if maybe he could get upgrades at another province.
forward as one. All forces.
Nope, I think he's as upgraded as he's gonna get. I'm just going to tell him to go back here next turn, just so I remember I want him in that area. Cornwall. That's him, right? Yeah. The last son. Oh, this is still my territory this far down. Okay, let's... If he's going to move, he'd want to move that way. Could put him into town, but I think I'm 1 too far. Nope, I can put him out here and I'll get a little experience.
I want a full patrol rota.
Alright, that's the whole turn. I'm not going to tape anymore. Thanks again. Again, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to everybody with the West Virginia Trading Company. And hope to see you in Fallout 76. I'm still playing, or you know what I'm saying, Fallout 76. Still playing it. If you do stop by, I've got tons of plans. If you want to rifle through, if you got a new character, definitely stop by. But again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.